Resistance to change is often the biggest obstacle to successful strategy implementation. There are many different ways that employees and other stakeholders may attempt to resist a strategy. This is likely to occur even when there is a compelling case, a clear vision, and a well-defined strategy, because even if it is a great approach for the organisation, it may still leave individual employees worse off. This is especially the case when employees are likely to lose their jobs or will be part of a significant restructure that changes their work, their salary, or where they are located. One of the best ways to resist a change is to do nothing. This can happen at the organisational level and is referred to as strategic inertia, an inability to react to the changing business environment. Newspapers ignoring online classifieds that took away their markets, and the Borders bookstore not adapting quickly to online sales are two examples of this. It can also happen at the group level or individual level, with people refusing to perform the work requested. A severe example of this is when employees go on strike to protest against changes that the organisation is attempting to bring in. In Victoria, Metro runs the train system. The employees want to go on strike because Metro is trying to change the way drivers work and complete their training to make things more cost-effective and efficient. So employees are pushing not only for better salaries, but are also wrestling for control of their work environment. Not changing the structures or reward systems in place and leaving in place the current culture will also make change extremely difficult. An organisation that wants to pursue innovation as a strategy, but continues to punish people when things go wrong, is likely to see resistance because people will be fearful of the consequences of implementation. Take a moment to also think about how a powerful manager or department may respond to a changing strategy, especially if it takes resources away from them and reduces their influence. Not handling these situations well is one of the most damaging mistakes organisations make during change, because one embittered senior manager can galvanise the people below them into all resisting the change. So organisational politics will affect both how strategies are created in the first place and also affect how they are implemented, if at all, once they are decided upon. We must remember that while we are trying to follow a rational strategic approach of systematic analysis and planning, there will be underlying desires by people to avoid open communication or sharing of critical information. They'll build competitive rivalry and even invisible plans, which are the true underlying strategies and desires that are being pursued. Even while visible, friendlier plans are being promoted around the organisation. An absolutely essential item is empowering others to act on the vision, and it includes getting rid of obstacles to change. This is a polite way of saying that if people refuse to engage with the strategy and are actively resisting it, then if you fail to remove these people, they will make successful change impossible. Avoiding conflict and trying to smooth over these problems are not likely to solve the problem. They will just hide it away until disaster unfolds. You must also realise that to keep people engaged during the journey, you should make sure there are small, fast wins or achievements. Having to wait several years to see the fruit from difficult action is too much for most people. So make sure you can have some visible improvements and celebrations as early as possible. You can then build on these wins and create more momentum as people start seeing success unfolding. To recap, it is foolish to think that everyone in an organisation will embrace a new strategy wholeheartedly. Those who are scared or who will lose power and influence will fight and resist such change. By understanding that resistance is normal and planning for ways to minimise and eliminate it, you will have a much greater chance at successfully implementing your changes than if you ignore resistance by either avoiding it or attempting to destroy it with a steamroller approach that just creates a path of destruction.